Hello people of the internet, my name is Combat Wombat. You guys may have seen my Red Dead Redemption 2 video where I shared some minor concerns for the game pre-release. Well, I've played it, and apart from the online being possibly full of microtransactions, all of my concerns went right up a hippo's ass. I love the game, it's great. I had a lot of people claim that I was trying to be a contrarian and cash in on those pre-release views. I actually wasn't trying to be negative just for the sake of striking up controversy. Not at all. I just wanted to make a gaming commentary, and that was the first thought I had. Now, do you want to see a channel whose entire existence relies on stirring up controversy and overly negative views towards new games for attention? You don't? Well, too bad you clicked on the video. Let me introduce to you the intelligent, the handsome, the king of gaming only known as Young Defiant. There is no better way to introduce you to this god among men than to show you what he had to say about negative reviews of Red Dead Redemption 2 in his livestream titled, Only Idiots Like Red Dead Redemption 2.
But now I'm typing it in and I'm seeing, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so many videos of people keeping it real. Like, no, this game is not the masterpiece people claim it is. And I'm like, yo, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But like I said, remember who the original was, man, because nobody was fucking saying it before me. That's what I'm saying. I'm the biggest trendsetter on YouTube.
Then, this is what he had to say about people who make negative videos on him.
You know how many people have made videos about me by now? Like, why do they act like I'm supposed to care? Like I said, people can make as many videos as they want about me. I will never respond. I don't respond to peasants.
This is the type of person we're dealing with, people. We're about to take a look at his review on Red Dead Redemption 2, but before we do, I just want to say, I know he's trolling. I know he's fucking around. I know he's just trashing the game for views. He's taking a piss. That's how you say it, right? Taking the piss, whatever. This is not only obvious in his commentary, but also his channel. While I know he's trolling, I'm going to criticize his video as if he isn't, because he's been doing this negative reviews for attention shtick for a while. Every time a big release comes along, he's making a video about how much the game sucks donkey cocks. It doesn't take a genius to know that he just wants views from the controversial opinion. Also, Young Defiant, if you're watching, you aren't in the title of my video because I don't want you claiming I used your name for views. I know you narcissistic types. Here's his review, Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks rant. Red Dead Redemption 2 is boring, overrated garbage. I already disagree, but I'm open to having my mind changed.
So after playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I can safely say Young Defiant, aka the king of gaming, the king of YouTube, the realest gamer on the internet, the one who's better than you in every way.
That's how you get people to listen to you. Talk down to them.
Was right yet again. Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks, and only idiots, casuals, and fake gamers who are too stupid to know what good games are.
Did you record this gameplay on a Sony Walkman or with a fucking Frisbee? This is 130p. Did you record this with a console recording feature? Why?
This is by far one of the worst games I've ever played. A horrible, unforgettable experience that honestly just proves how truly far gaming has fallen.
Alright, I think you might be exaggerating, buddy. I'm pretty sure Jaws on the NES is worse than this game. I know you said it's one of the worst games you've ever played, but Jesus Christ, dude. Harsh.
All the reviews, every single review giving this game a good score is a complete lie. The Metacritic score of 97 is completely fake.
Yeah, anyone who said they enjoy this game was lying. And Metacritic, where gamers review the game, that's fake. Photoshop. Get that fake news out of here.
Rockstar paid reviewers, and anyone who isn't a brain-dead Rockstar fanboy can clearly see that.
No, they didn't. They don't have to.
I seriously can't believe it's the year 2018, 2018, and we have people that are so pathetic, so goddamn stupid, so brain-dead, have such bad taste in games they are running out and buying bad games like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah guys, it's 2018. What are you still doing buying and enjoying games with huge open worlds, tons of side activities, a movie quality story, unique AI interaction, and fun gameplay? Don't you have a brain?
Like, come on, anyone who buys this game is clearly stupid. They're beyond help at this point. They're single-handedly what is wrong with gaming. You are just not a gamer if you buy this game.
Yeah, you aren't a gamer if you buy this game I don't like, even though I bought the game myself so I could bitch about it.
And I know I'll have some idiots that say, oh, but come on, man. I mean, like, come on, young. You bought the game too, you hypocrite.
Exactly.
And my response to that is, so what? We're talking about you, not me. You're all idiots for buying this game, and I'm not. I can say only idiots will buy a certain game and then go out and buy that same exact game I said only idiots will buy. And guess what? I still won't be an idiot. I'm great like that.
Nice mental gymnastics. I'd say if you knew you weren't going to like the game, buying it and continuing to play it when you say it's the worst game you've ever played, that makes you the idiot.
You ain't me, pussies. You can't do what I do. You losers always trying to quote what I say. Young, you said this. You said that. In another video, you said shut the fuck up.
What a fucking Chad. He's so badass. I'm starting to get the hots for him. JK, fuck off. Bitch.
I told him what it was.
I could keep cutting in every time he says something stupid, but I would have to keep his entire video in, and I don't want to be here for an hour. I have virtual horsies to ride. I ain't got time for this shit. Instead, every time he says something stupid or talks down to the audience, I'm just going to put in an arrogance counter. That will save me and you a lot of time.
This just proves how far beyond you I am. I am so far ahead, so goddamn far advanced. And I only bought this game to show people how bad it is. This is strictly business, not pleasure.
We are 2 minutes and 21 seconds into this garbage video, and you have yet to say one real criticism about the game. You've just said it's bad over and over. Yeah, how is it bad? How about you critique the worst game you've ever played for us, please?
You can't compare someone as great as me that buys bad games to spread awareness and help people save money to casual idiots like you people who buy bad games like Red Dead Redemption 2 for enjoyment, for pleasure. I am better than you losers in every single goddamn way. Every single category you can think of, I have you beat. I've been gaming for way longer than you can ever even imagine. For years, decades, centuries. I was gaming when you were all sperm cells.
Holy fucking beaver titties, would you get on with it?
I'm the king of gaming. You're all the peasants of gaming. My birth was planned centuries ago. Your births were a mistake. You're all the prime example of when having kids goes wrong.
Fuck it, I'm skipping ahead again.
So don't ever in your miserable excuse of an existence try to question me. Try to compare someone of my caliber that defies the limits of greatness on the regular to someone like you who defies the limits of just how truly idiotic an individual can be. You can't say, how can I say a game sucks without playing it? And then when I buy the game to play it and prove it sucks, say, well, if you don't like it, why'd you buy it?
You've done no such thing. So far, you've just roasted the viewers. So what about the game sucks? Go ahead, slut. Let's hear it.
I mean, there's a reason why I'm the king of gaming. I mean, why I'm the realest gamer out there. I mean, all I do is define greatness. None of you crack babies on YouTube will ever be as good as me. I make the best content on the internet, period. I have no competition. These other trash-ass YouTube channels will never even come close to me.
I cry myself to sleep every night knowing I'll never be as good as you, young Defiant. Anyways, he actually starts talking about the game, sort of. Only took him until 6 minutes into the video.
First, it's developed by Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games is a completely talentless studio.
They make some of the best games in the industry. They have far more effort and care put into them than most other games.
That does nothing but milk Grand Theft Auto left and right, which is hands down one of the worst game series out there.
If you can't tell, this is him throwing up the "I'm a troll" sign. We know, bud. We know. I'm still gonna make fun of you anyway because it's entertaining.
And their other franchises like Red Dead Redemption and Bully are just Grand Theft Auto in a different setting. Red Dead Redemption 2, or just Red Dead Redemption in general, is Grand Theft Auto on horses set in the Wild West.
This logic has always baffled me. People say this all the time. With this logic, Just Cause is GTA with a grappling hook. Assassin's Creed is just GTA with swords set in the past. It's not a GTA clone. Next.
Bully is Grand Theft Auto in school.
Yup. You go around stealing cars and shooting people in Bully. Don't you remember?
No one with an inch of good taste would ever consider Rockstar to be a good developer.
Nah, just everyone but you. I hated GTA Online, and GTA 5 was my least favorite GTA game, and I still think it was a good game. That should show the quality Rockstar puts into their games.
Next, the story is trash.
Oh, please. This should be good.
We get some boring-ass prequel story.
Boring-ass prequel story. Really? Most people who played the original Red Dead Redemption wanted to see the gang John Marston ran in. We all thought, damn, I wish we did all that in this game. Robbing banks and shiz? This is the best idea they could have made for the second game, honestly.
Starring Arthur Morgan, who is hands down one of the worst characters I've seen in a while.
I wouldn't say he's the best character in video games ever, but I really like his sarcastic, rugged, snarky attitude in the game. And he has some funny lines, particularly when you insult the characters in your camp. But okay, you don't like him. Fair enough.
You know Rockstar is trash when they have to make some boring ass prequel because they have no idea what they're doing. They had no idea where to take the Red Dead series.
Just stop. You're just wrong. Like I said, most people who played the first game wanted to see the gang. Also, the first game is set in 1911, right around the death of the Wild West. The only direction they can take the series is backwards. You fuck.
Hey, all our dumbass fans will eat it all up. And they did. The story is boring. It felt like I was playing NyQuil the game because it had me falling asleep on several occasions.
This game is slow-paced. It is a very story-driven game. It requires an attention span higher than that of your average 10-year-old, so I can see why this was an issue for you, young Defiant. There, I roasted him. Now like the video. No, but in all seriousness, if you aren't into slower-paced stories or games, yeah, this game isn't for you. I, for one, love it. This is one of the longest stories in a Rockstar game. I'm not done with it yet.
The missions suck, the characters are bland, there are no epic moments.
Disagree. Most Rockstar games I've played, and you guys probably have this issue with many games, there's at least one mission that makes you think, ugh, that mission sucked ass. It was too dragged out and boring, and you just hate the idea of replaying that one mission again. Haven't had that feeling with a single mission in the game yet. Every mission feels eventful, important, and none of them go on for too long. I haven't seen any filler missions. I won't spoil anything in this video, but he's full of ass butter. There are a ton of epic moments. Moments that had me tensing up even.
You already know what's going to happen if you played the first game because again, it's a prequel, so it's pointless.
I won't say what we know happens from the first game, just in case some of you haven't played it, but I disagree. I may know what ultimately becomes of the gang, but that doesn't mean I don't want to see how it happens.
The story is even worse in this game than it is in the first game, which is saying something because the first game was a complete joke.
The first game is only one of the most beloved games on the last generation of consoles, highly regarded for having a great story with a super sad ending. But yeah, it sucks ass cheeks.
Anyone who thinks the story in this game is good, please offer your goddamn self. Do the world a favor and just end it all. It's not like you'll ever amount to anything anyway.
Pathetic. I don't know if that was meant to be funny or a hint that this video is a troll, but seriously, pathetic. I'm pretty unfunny, but I think you may have me beat, sir.
The gameplay is some of the most boring shit I've ever experienced. It's nothing but a horse riding simulator.
You spend a ton of time on horseback in this game. That is true. But the gunplay, side activities, and missions, that is where the fun is. If you just ride around to shoot a couple of NPCs and stare at your horse's dynamic testicles, then yeah, maybe you have a point about it being boring.
Brokeback Mountain Simulator, GTA Cowboy Simulator, a walking simulator, cutscene simulator. It's trash.
This video is a diarrhea of the mouth simulator, and yes, it is trash. All you've done is insult your viewers and bitch.
It's a GTA 5 reskin except in the Wild West. The gameplay is the exact same, the movement feels the same, everything's the same.
I can assure you this game is much improved on GTA 5, especially where physics and AI are concerned.
It's super clunky and unpolished.
No, not really. Every open world game is going to have bugs. The game is quite well polished. For the most part. And clunky? Nah, mate. You're full of hand-me-down baking sheets, bitch.
8 years. 8 years they've been working on this trash-ass game, and it still feels like they just started working on it last week.
Get it, guys? He's trolling. This is satire. It's a parody.
They just started working on it last week.
Is there a reason you keep having awkward pauses in this video? Just cut it out.
The shooting mechanics are poorly designed, they feel horrible.
The shooting mechanics are greatly improved over every Rockstar game. You can't just spam shoot or you'll be inaccurate. Your aim sways if you're out in the open being fired at. The ballistics are good. Eat a tree, dickhead.
The open world is a joke, there's absolutely nothing to do in this game.
The open world is a joke and there is nothing to do. Well, apart from the long-as-hell storyline, you can rob trains, rob stores, hunt animals, hunt bounties, do side missions with interesting characters. There are random events everywhere you go. Almost the entire map from the first game is back with a lot of extra things to do. But yeah, the open world sucks.
Everything this game is doing, the first Red Dead Redemption game did it better.
Nope. This game improved almost everything from the first game. You're just fucking pixels at this point, at this rate. Fuck you. I'm done dealing with this mystical bullshit. Fuck this shit. I've had it up to here with this bucket of ass.
The gameplay is a joke.
Now he's just repeating himself.
You got people working overtime, pulling these long shifts, these Rockstar employees, working to the bone, being treated just bad with all these hours. You're working them like this and they still produce trash? That's unreal.
Pretty sure no one forced them to work 100-hour weeks. It was crunch time. It was a choice. Also, I'm pretty sure they were paid quite well if they did work that long.
The graphics look worse than the first game? You can tell they didn't put any effort into them. The character models all look weird. The environments are ugly and bland. You'd clearly have to have eye problems if you think this game looks good.
Here he goes again.
You'd have to be, you clearly don't have your glasses on. You're probably like, what's that chick's name? Velma from Scooby-Doo, where she would lose her glasses and say, my glasses, I can't see without my glasses. Go put your goddamn glasses on, because this game don't look good.
He rambles about the graphics for a while.
Yeah, maybe if you're, blind as a bat, early PS2 era at best. I've run into all sorts of bugs and glitches.
Name one example.
This game is just broken.
Or not.
How do you spend 8 years on this game and still have it be this broken?
Yep, it's a train wreck.
It's a joke. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a total waste of time. It fails in comparison to the first game and did not need to be made. The only people who think this game is good are losers with bad taste who go off of hype and review scores and are too goddamn stupid to form their own thoughts. Just complete sheep.
Eat a bowl of disappointment, you froggy bitch. He's back on the talking down to the viewer meme again.
There's nothing good about Red Dead Redemption 2. Do not believe the hype. Do not believe the review scores. It's all artificial. It's bull. Shit.
The video's over. Good. I can safely say that video made me rethink my life. I'm going to go to Portugal without a passport, go to a local bar, tell the first man I see that he sucks dolphin nipples, and get my ass kicked. In full 4K 60 FPS. I'll just say this. I know I'm going to get a ton of comments saying, he's trolling, it's satire, it's a parody, it's the Bible 3 Jesus Christ edition, you're an idiot for making a video on this. Well, that was mean. Trolling or not, his video was dumb. And he bases his entire channel off of doing these types of videos, so it's still in my ballpark for criticism. I also know I'm going to get a ton of comments saying, you just made a video saying the game was going to suck, you hypocrite. No. I made a video pre-release about my concerns for the game. That is completely different than me just getting in a video and shit-talking the game for attention and having nothing of substance to say. Anyways, you're perfectly in your rights to think Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks ass. I think it's great. I mean, the horse is actually shit in this game. Game of the year. 10 out of 10. A quick thank you to Patreon sponsors Ahmed, Alec Papala, Alex Days, Austin Bryan, Barticier, C5V4, Dr. Wabufet, Al Scotty, Eric Palmer, Exambalor, Fat Chinese Gaming, Varley, Jacob, Lunatic, Mataturd, Don't You Add Me, Mike Mazzolene, Pedro Manuel Casillas, Retarded Pop-Tart, Shelby L, Tim Williamson, Wubbers, Xander Van Dwal, and Yari Moore. You're all the reason I get out of bed in the morning, and you know it.